Yo, Naughty, what up? So you wanna come back? Sure indeed. Yo, tell them why you earn the respect on the streets.
Alright, listen up, here we go. I said, I know some gangsters, and I know some hustlers, and I know some workers, and I know some customers, and I know some pushers, and I know some shooters, and I know some strippers with regulars and hooters, and I know some users and substance abusers, and I know some addicts, and I know some losers, and I know the game plan, and yeah, I'm the same man, watching this movement until money change hands. I know the knockouts, and I know the hot routes, and I know the stash spot in the back of the shot house. Yeah, I know the cameras attached to the street lights, and I know the lawyers, and I know the keep fights, and I know I came back, but y'all know my name, man, and I know the youth is not giving the game back. Still, I know the sharp, I still know how to aim that. Now all I need to know right now is where the cocaine at. I know how to do this, do this, do this. I know how to do this, just like you. I know how to do this, do this, do this. I know how to do this, this is true. I know how to do this, do this, do this. I know how to do this better than God. I know how to do this, do this, do this. Listen to the voice of a veteran God. But I know some reasons, and I know some answers, and I know some skeezers and exotic dancers. Half of them Virgos, Libras and Cancers. They call themselves champagne, angels and amphers, posing on backdrops, screensavers on laptops. But I know they don't love me, I treat them like black cops. But I know some good cops, and I know some hood shops with Nike collections that's better than Foot Locker. And I know some athletes, and I know some track stars, and I know some drivers that should be on NASCAR. And I know some demons that come to attack y'all, and I know some pit bulls that sleep in the backyard. And I know some burglars, and I know some servers, and I know some murders that didn't deserve her, didn't deserve her. And I know some lifers, and I know reporters and newspaper typers. And I know how to do this, do this, do this. I know how to do this, just like you. I know how to do this, do this, do this. I know how to do this, this is true. I know how to do this, do this, do this. I know how to do this better than God. I know how to do this, do this, do this. Listen to the voice of a veteran God. And I know some genius, and I know some artists, and I know some homeless, they usually smartest. And I know some poets, and I know some songstress who y'all never heard of. Trust me, it's a long list. And I know some preachers, and I know some teachers, and I know some MCs, you heard them on features. And I know some young boys that died over sneakers, and I know some children that cried every Easter. And I know some deadbeats, and I know some great dads, and I know some Jews and Filipinos and Arabs. And I know some white guys that truer than black guys, and I know some Christians that shouldn't have been baptized. And I know some ballers, and I know some doctors, and I know some nurses. Yeah, I know some verses, and I know some good folk who got all the good smoke. And I know some good quotes, and I know the footnotes. And I know how to do this, do this, do this. I know how to do this, just like you. I know how to do this, do this, do this. I know